What's up, guys? Welcome back. In this video we're going to be setting up the API calls, but real quick, there's one thing I forgot to add to our saga. It's in our root function at the very bottom. We just need to pass in service as a parameter so that it can see service right there. Oh, sorry, not service. We just need to rename Feathers app to service. My bad. Okay, and then we're good to go. Sagas are good. Okay, now head over here to, not head over, we need to create our services. Services and then API.js. These are our functions that actually call our Feathers.js server. So first one we're going to create is create item. We're going to pass in service as the first parameter, item is the second, and it's super duper easy. We're just going to return. We don't even need to return because we're not even looking for returns. Well, we will return anyway, I guess, just for the sake of it. Also, I believe we actually might need to return because it's waiting for yield. But anyway, so we're going to call service dot create, pass in item, and then do dot then data, and then return data. And that's it. Look how easy that was to create a item. There's 4 more functions we're going to be creating. Each one similar. Remove item. And remember, we just had passed in the ID. And likewise, pretty easy here as well. We're going to change, instead of create, we remove. We just pass in the ID of the item we want to remove. Next, we'll do update item, passing in the ID and data. The new data we want to replace, and we're just going to pass those right in and do update ID, new data, and we'll return data. Last one, find all items. We get service here, and we have no other parameter. And we do find, and then we're going to create an object in the middle. This is just to sort it, which we'll be using later for our to-do list. That way it looks nice and pretty when it prints out in the right order. Created at, and do -1. You might be wondering what this gibberish is right here. What this is Feathers.js allows you to basically filter your queries when you're finding items in the database. So we're looking through the Postgres database, and how we want to do it is we'd like to sort the results given back to us. And the way we'd like to sort it is by looking at this key called created at. And you'll notice we didn't actually create this. This was something that Postgres automatically makes for you. And the -1 means it's in descending order, biggest first, or earliest or latest. So like this is time-based, so the most recent to-do list you add will be at the top. So if I just add A and then I add B, it will be BA, not AB. Okay, that was a bad example, but anyway, you understand what I'm saying. It's in descending order. And I'm just going to pop over here and look at the debug and make sure everything's compiling okay. It doesn't look like our module not found ..service API in React source sagas. So it's not finding our services folder. I just want to pop in there and make sure we did everything. We just need to rename this to services, not service. And I just want to make sure it's compiling. Okay, and that compiles all good. Okay, this was a shorter video, but we have our API called. If we actually call those functions, those actions, they will then come over here, call these sagas, which create an async call to our API, which we just created, and actually update on our server. Now this is a lot of basically structure and infrastructure we're setting up for our application. In the next coming videos, we're going to be creating some reducers and then actually adding some stuff to this UI, making it look nice and pretty, showing up on the screen, and we'll see the power of sockets coming up.